Welcome to What They Got Right. I'm Samantha. Grab your blades of light because today we're talking about Fire Emblem. Sword Slice! Whoa, what power. Fire Emblem is one of Nintendo's hottest franchises, but it took a ton of turns and a lot of strategy to get the series where it is today. I've got 4 good reasons this game caught fire. This is What They Got Right with Fire Emblem.
You're gonna need some magic. Get out your blades of light. We're talking Fire Emblem on What They Got Right.
The origin story of Fire Emblem goes back to 1990 when the series was first released in Japan. The original game was called Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. But there were also 6 other games in Japan before the first Fire Emblem came out in the States. Sword Slice! I love doing that. So why did it take so long to bring Fire Emblem to North America? This sounds crazy, but at the time, fast-paced car chases were the most popular games in the US. So Nintendo thought a strategy-based game with swords and dragons might be too slow? I know, right? So the first thing they got right was easing American gamers into the world by introducing Fire Emblem characters to an already popular game. Roy and Marth appeared in Smash Bros. Melee in 2001. Suddenly, they were internationally known, and their popularity couldn't be denied. Double Sword Slice! Wow, I'm leveling up. The second thing they got right was later that year when they tested the gameplay in another game. Nintendo released Advance Wars for the Game Boy Advance in 2001, and people got hooked on the tactical role-playing. Now that audiences knew the characters and the gameplay, Nintendo felt confident that Fire Emblem would be a big hit, and boy, were they right. In total, they've released almost 24 Fire Emblem games and spin-offs, and most of them stuck to the classic Fire Emblem formula, except this one. Fire Emblem Heroes came out in 2017. Usually when you lose a character in Fire Emblem, they're gone forever. It's called permadeath. But Heroes got rid of this feature, making the game way easier to play. Fans were disappointed because they liked that Fire Emblem was challenging. That's what made it fun. Triple Sword Slice! Hey! See, it's not as fun when things don't work like they used to. Come on, Sword! Don't fail me now! We still gotta get to number 3. Whoa. Didn't know it could do that. In the end, Nintendo came out the hero of this story because the third thing they got right was listening to feedback and bringing back permadeath in Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia later that year. Total win. But the game makers still wanted to keep the franchise fresh. So for Fire Emblem Awakening, they almost took the game out of its medieval setting and put it in the modern day. They even talked about setting it on Mars.
Houston, all systems go.
I'm okay with dragons, but dragons on Mars? That's too much. So win number 4 was keeping Awakening in the world of Fire Emblem that we know and love. It sold record numbers, and because of that success, we got Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which is the best game in the series. And the rest is medieval history. Until next time, Sword Slice! I really need to watch who I swing this thing.